Hi, welcome back to the UTEP Miners pregame show, where we need a 3-game winning streak to end the season to go bowling or even be eligible for bowling. So no, get a bowl. But yeah. Second. Back.
Glad to have you with us from the Sun Bowl in the West Texas town of El Paso. The Miners ready to kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Running the read option left to start the drive.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen,
It was like Syracuse.
And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Able to pick up a couple on first down, 2nd and 8 from their own 27. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Hughes. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Cowboys will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Miners offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. He's trying to bounce back from a 4-interception game in their last loss. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Man, this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the Miners decide to punt it away. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
3 runs in a row.
After the interception, there is a man who's still down on the field. The Miners trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They'll try to run it in. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I love the run game down here. I love being able to give it to a back and be able to trust him. Listen, he didn't have any touchdowns on the season, so I know he's wanting to punch one in. And down here, giving me the opportunity. Let me prove myself, so I love the big fella getting the football.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Colson. He wants it all. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job.
I mean, that was
the
absolutely
pass.
just
That's
for
his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Wyoming's offense heads out to get this drive started. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
He picks up the 1st down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. A lot of yardage in front of them. 1st and 10 from their own 19. He goes right back to the air. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in to the 43-yard line, and a 1st down for this offense.
QBs and wide receivers spend all offseason together throwing the football in air. I mean, really developing that chemistry and timing. Understanding, I get man coverage, I'm throwing this to you right now.
They'll give it on the counter. Maybe a crease. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Richardson. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
And what a great job by the QB, man. Seeing the blitz, understanding I got to get the football out of my hands as soon as I possibly can, and he puts it on the numbers to his receiver where he can get those yards after the catch. Great timing, but more importantly, great job seeing what that defense was doing and getting rid of the football.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Cowboys! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
To the air, it's Colson. Got his man on the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rigged running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover. Good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Thanks to grab.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Miners go back to work after moving the chains through the air. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Henry. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running. Gets it to the 34. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Here's a heat, and down he goes.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes a grab over the middle. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be 4th down. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. The period has expired, and Wyoming has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. So first down here as they go back to work.
Yeah, what up, sir? Oh, the
Keeping it on the
quarterback's
ground
really sucks in
inside.
there.
It's Jones. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. To the air. It's Tracy. Throws to the wideout. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP.
I might do Mississippi State this one. Just depends on how I'm feeling after this one. I wanted to make sure that this one went from my buddy. That way, if he plays tomorrow, I get some stuff to do tomorrow. So I'm probably playing about.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Cowboys in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Going with the counter play here. Could be an alley. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got the tight end. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And that last completion was a bit of a Pyrrhic victory. It made 3rd down even longer. Bringing the heat. Lets it fly on the move. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. The Miners offense all set and ready to start. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it.
Keep rolling with him.
Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Gets the back moving. Back to throw. It's Tracy. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
I have no idea why I thought he was completely on that. It's stupid.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
On the run, it's Harris. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to.
Got a little grass. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Caught near the sideline. It's Curry.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out.
They'll leave it with him. There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll try it again. Oh, what a move. Got enough for the 1st. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39.
I can't see the whole long questions. I can only see like Mississippi State, or Mississippi State, Ole Miss, basically. And then he just goes dot, dot, dot.
To throw, it's Tracy. Snagged in the middle, it's Thomas.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Dances away to buy time. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag it down.
I think he was going to stop
On the interception.
6. I am told.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Can't get him to the ground. And that defense just ran through that offensive front. He broke a couple of tackles, but nowhere to run. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, the linebacker's playing zone coverage, and he's just watching the QB's eyes to see where he's going to go with the football, and the eyes take him to the ball. He's able to swat it away. Great play on defense.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the middle. Got his man. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Really nice timing, and that's a very accurate throw by the quarterback. There was not a big window. He's throwing the in-breaking route. It's coming from his left.
And the heat. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now in this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Rushes on him. Complete. Still on his feet. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Snagged out of the air. At the 35, he's loose. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Scanning the field, it's Tracy. With the catch, it's Ferguson. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. The first game we'll take a look at will be Duke, taking on the number 4 team, the Miami Hurricanes.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, UTEP. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Wyoming's head coach told me at the half, he said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. Two solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds his big tight end. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. And the it's getting set on 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Harris. Shakes off the defender.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42.
We've seen this defensive end make a lot of plays. In the run game, he's setting the edge. He's forcing the football to go back inside, but he's not a one-trick pony. He can also get out of his stance, use his hands, and use his speed to beat offensive tackles and get to the QB.
He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. Back to pass, it's Hughes. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Cowboys! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Open on the right side, that's Smith. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Finds his man, it's Ferguson. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Got it on the outside, it's Ferguson. He'll step out of bounds, he's at the 33-yard line.
Well, the offense trying to attack the perimeter of the field in the passing game, and how about the sweet feet by the receiver on that play?
Who doesn't like a little dash of the arts with their football, a little ballet moment there? And the defense stops him just short of the first down, maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Quarterback may change this route. impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just handing the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Looks as if we have an injured Cowboy on the play. The Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Hughes. Makes the grab. It's Harris. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
He'll get rid of it. Got him downfield. At midfield, he's got room. Lots of room to run. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Off the play fake. Using the quick. Oh, it's a fumble. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
Might have a chance. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Cowboys pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on him. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Going for 6. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown. Makes the catch. Plenty of room. Feet down in the end zone.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
He'll bring it out. It's Jones. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To the air, it's Tracy. Pulls it in, it's Ferguson. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Miners come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on 2nd down. Fires one high and deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting...
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The run inside. It's Harris. What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Under fire. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Takes the handoff. It's Harris. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. 3rd and 8. This game is decided as we check out the Week 11 scoreboard. Top 12 teams in the country. Of course, all of these teams playoff contenders. After swapping into the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Hughes. Looking to the big tight end. Got it! Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Incomplete. He was looking for the score there.
And the defense finally steps up, man. They've had a tough day down here near the goal line defending the pass. Like, he's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. Nice job on this play. Nice response.
And the sack all the way back at the 5. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets to him again, another sack. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! Hold on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see what's up with that.
Roughing the kicker.
Hope the kicker is okay there. He's in a defenseless and vulnerable position, and you have to protect him. Looking for room. It's Harris. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
1st down and goal. I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Trying to run it in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Wyoming.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There were a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Colson. Here comes the heat. He's going to take off. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. The Miners will hustle to the line.
I tell you what, coaches want you to do your best work late in the ball game. He did his best work. Great job taking off.
Makes the grab down the left side. looking to throw on first down. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He might want another play. Back to pass on second down. Going for it all. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Takes the easy completion. Turning it on. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
Finds a man in the middle. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. Got it! That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now it's second and goal. Looking for a man. It's Colson. Here's the pressure. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Wyoming. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
Yeah, and that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you could just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
They'll move the tight end. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The give to the back. There's a crease. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the wideout. Runs through a tackle. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. Gonna run it. It's Holman. Got enough for the first. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. With the clock running, this should be the final play.